Good morning. This is Dr. Shanmukra, lecturer in commerce, Government College Autonomous Rajahmundry. We are discussing about the human resource management module 4, lesson 1.4, the concept of recruitment and factors affecting the recruitment. Okay. In the earlier class, we can be discussing about the various functions of HRM and other related items like HR planning, all those things. Now, in this class, what the concept of recruitment process. The concept of recruitment in this program, we already discussed the concept. These are the two things. One is concept of recruitment and another one is factors affecting the recruitment. So, first we can be discussing about what is the concept of recruitment. After the required number and kind of human resource are determined required to the organization, the next step in the procurement function is to locate the sources where from the required HR can be available and to attract them towards the organization. This is known as a recruitment. That means after planning is completed and how much of the quantity is required based on the planning process, we can be determine how much of the quantity, where it is required. This is the part of the procurement function, and we can be identifying the sources for achieving the organization goals. It is called as a recruitment. It is the general concept. The recruitment, it can be defined the different orders in the different manners. Example, the Edwin B. Filfo, it can be defined like that. Recruitment is the process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them and encouraging them to applying for the job in the organization is called as a recruitment. That means recruitment is the process of searching or identifying or whatever the stimulating or motivating the employees. Where they are, first we can be identified and we can be whatever stimulate or motivate them to encouraging them to applying the job. This process it can be called as a recruitment. This definition given by the Edwin B. Filfo. Recruitment is another person, either it can be defined like that. Recruitment is the process to discuss the sources of manpower to meet the requirement of the staffing, schedule and to employ effective managers for attracting the manpower, inadequate number of facilities and effective selection of the effective working force. It is called as a whatever the recruitment process adder they can be defined. Recruitment is the process to discussing the sources of manpower to meet the requirements. The source, where the source, it is the process of identifying or determining the sources of manpower required for the staffing schedule to the employees effective managers for attracting the manpower in adequate number to facilitate the effective selection of the efficient working force. To effective selection purpose, we can be motivate them to applying the job process. It is called as a recruitment. That means in these definitions we can be clearly identified that it is nothing but the motivating the people to applying the job. It is called as a recruitment. Generally the people, general concept recruitment is nothing but whatever the employing the people or whatever the selecting the people. Selection is totally different from the recruitment. Recruitment is to identifying the source where the human resources are available and they can be stimulate them to applying the job. This is the process completed towards the recruitment. Recruitment needs are three types. Generally, it is the planned recruitment, anticipated recruitment and unexpected recruitment. Three types. That means recruitment needs, it can be three types. One is the planned in the next year, next 2 months or the next year. it may be some people they can be going to retired. When we can be, how to we can be fill them, that gap we can be identified in advance. That type of recruitment process we can be called as a planned recruitment. And another one is anticipated recruitment. Anticipated recruitment means it refers to the moment in the personnel which an organization can predict by studying the trends, internal and external forces. That means some employees they may be leave from the organization, they can be resigned, they can be getting the better opportunity elsewhere. In such a case, the places may be whatever the vacant in our organization. In that purpose, generally by trends, for the last few years we can be expected this much of the people may be required. Some of the people may be leave from our organization. For that purpose, in advance we can be prepared in advance and we can be starting the recruitment process. That type of recruitment it is called as anticipated recruitment. And unexpected recruitment, unexpected whatever the process, unexpected things, that means resignation, death, accident, illness give the rise to unexpected whatever the needs. Some people they may be resign their job due to health or some other reasons. Death of the employee we cannot be avoid, we cannot be expect. Accidents may be occurred, safety measures something it is maybe during the employment course of the employment or out of the employment they may be occurred. Illness, occupational diseases and some other things it may be affecting to the employees health or something, they unable to whatever the continue in the organization. It is called as a unexpected recruitment. In such a case we also be prepared. These are the three types of whatever the recruitments needs are arises. So, and another whatever the based on these three types of recruitment, it can be clear that it is maybe planned, we can be prepared. When it can be going to retired, we can be, when the vacancies are occurred, we can be replacing the people. For that purpose, we can be ready to prepare. And comes to the unexpected. Unexpected means we can't expect due to accident or illness or resignation or death of the employees. These are the reasons it may be. So, we also be replacing that employee. For that purpose, we can be started the recruitment. And anticipated, that means sometimes unexpected things, the people they may be leave from our organization for the various reasons. In such a case, we also be prepared. These are the three types of recruitment. Based on these definitions given by the various authors, general concepts, we also be identifying certain features of recruitment. Recruitment is the process of series of activities rather than the single act or the event. That means it is a series of activities, a number of activities or process are involved in the recruitment process. That means once recruitment it cannot be identified at a single step, it can be going a long run process. We can be going to job analysis, job description, next we can be go for the HR planning, we can be identifying the need and we can be, this is the big process by via finally we can be going to a series of activities. Recruitment is a linking activity. It is beginning together with the job and those seeking the job seekers, that mean employers and the prospective employees. That means linking, that is the linking activity. It bring together those who are employers' expectations and employees or the prospectus employees, their requirement. This is a linking activity, and a recruitment is a positive function. It seeks to developing the pools of eligible persons from which most suitable one can be selected. Most suitable people who are available in our organization, we can be selecting them and we can be using their services for effective development of the organization, and the people also be receiving the employment opportunity the other hand. The basic purpose of the recruitment is locate the sources of the people. where the people are available, where the certain skilled or certain people are available, we can be required to meet the job requirements and attract such people to offer them for the employment in the organization. For offering the employment in our organization, we can be locate where the people are available. Suppose so many, whatever the campus drives, we can be conducted, so many organizations, they can be usually comes to conducting the campus drives in various colleges. That means they can be identified as a source. Colleges are the students who are doing the bachelor degree. Those are the source. Because of that, they can be conducting the campus recruitments. So locate the sources of the people and attract them, whatever the for offering them, attract and offer to employment in our organization. Recruitment is an important function. It is make it possible acquire the number and type of persons necessary for continuing the functioning of the organization. That means recruitment is a function, is an important function, as it make possible acquire the number, how many peoples are required, which type of peoples are required. That means types of people means that means category of the peoples. That means workers category, manager category, supervisory category or executive category, skilled people, semi-skilled people, unskilled people, like that. Different cadre of the people, in the different cadres, in how many numbers it is required. Skilled people, how many is required? Semi-skilled, how many is required? And unskilled, how many is required? We also be identified, acquire the number and the type of employees necessary to our organization to also be identified in this process. It is the part of the recruitment. Recruitment is a pervasive function, as all other organizations engage the recruitment activity, but volume and nature of the recruitment varies with the size and nature and environment of the particular organization. It may be changes. One organization, they may be producing certain product, a certain number of the product, and the another organization, they may be producing the same number of the productivity, but they can be adopting the different methods. By way of adopting the different methods, they can be adopting the different recruitment process, and different quantity of the people are required. Whatever it may be suitable to the organization, what the methods they can be adopted, what the equipments they can be using, based on that they can be started the recruitment. It is changes from time to time. We are changing the technology, we also be changing, we also be updated. Next, whatever the recruitment is a two-way process. It takes a recruiter and recruitees. Just as a recruiter, a choice whom to recruit or not. Similarly, the prospective employees can choose for which organization to apply for a job. That means this is the two-way process. One way we can be receiving, one way the organization having a right to which people are we can be recruited in our organization, which people are we can be selecting from the recruitment pool of the applicants. And the another way, the prospective employees, they also be choosing which organization they can be selecting based on their requirement, their status, their whatever the package, and so many other factors they can be taken into consideration and they can be finalized. So recruitment is the two-way process, not one-way process. Next, recruitment is a complex job because too many factors affecting it. For example, image of the organization, it is also be influencing the recruitment process. Nature of the job offered in the organization policy, working conditions, compensation reveals in the organization, rate of growth of the organization, fast recruitment, employee conditions in the community, trade unions, attitudes, labor laws, culture, environment, government policies. Of so many factors it can be influencing. for the recruitment process. Certain organizations, the employees are very much interested to join in those organizations even though they can be offered moderate amount of the salary. Because of that, they can be expected to other things are very comfortable. In certain organizations, even though they can be offered more amount, but they cannot be attracting the right people because the working nature of environment, working conditions and other things are not so good. Even though they can be offered better package, they cannot be attracting the employees in such a way. So these are the various whatever the factors, whatever the we can be identified in various features we can be identified in the recruitment process. By analyzing the definition of the recruitment, these are the features we can be identified. Next topic is we can be discussing about the factors affecting the recruitment. What are the factors it can be influencing the recruitment process? In which first one is the size of the organization. The size, the big organization, a small organization or the moderate organization, medium scale, large scale and small scale. The size of the organization is also be affecting for the recruitment process. In the whatever the multinational organization, definitely they can be attracting the right number of the people. The peoples they can be easily attracting. Because multinational organizations, they can be definitely offering the more package and we can be acquiring the different skills and knowledge. We also be useful for the global assignments also, because the people are very much interested. The size it is also be influences. And another one is the employment conditions in the community where the organization is located. Developing countries, developed countries, undeveloped countries. In the undeveloped countries, there is no employment opportunities. Whatever the employment opportunities are available, they can be applied. More number of the people, applications are received, but not whatever the identifying the sufficient quality of the people required to the organization. Even in the developing countries like India, the one side we can be whatever the facing the problem, lack of employment, and another side the organizations also be suffered lack of the suitable persons for a particular job. The organizations also be suffered, as well as the individual people who are not getting the employment opportunities also they can be suffered, because of there is a gap between the whatever their expectations and organization requirements, their skills and organization requirements. This is the gap it can be occurred, both of them they can be facing the problems. That means the employment conditions in the community, there is a plenty, demand is more, supply is less, then automatically we can recruiting, that means there is a lot of demand to the human people, whatever the in the particular country. In such a developing country or the undeveloped country, the population, that means the availability is more, supply is more, demand is less. In such a case, it is the different, totally reverse. So the employment conditions in the community or the organization or a particular area, it is also be influenced. This is the another factor affecting the recruitment. Next, the effects of the fast recruitment effort, which shows the organization's ability to locate and keep the good performing the people. That means the effect of the fast recruitment efforts, the organization, what they can be, that means fast recruitment process, how they can be doing, how they can be whatever the attracting the people, how they can be managing in the organization. Now the people who are prospectus employees also be whatever the how they are doing in the organization, existing people, they can be identifying their positions, their status, their whatever the things, and based on that they can be prepared, they can be applying the job. That means the fast performance for towards the recruiting the people, it is also be influencing. And another most important thing is working conditions. This is the nowadays it is the very much important element in any organization is the working conditions. Better working conditions, if they can be provide a good environment is created, the employees also be very much interested to continue in that organization. They can be very much motivated and they can be continue in that organization. If the working conditions are not so good, we cannot be attracting the people for applying the job. So this is the another important factor affecting the recruitment process. Next to another one is whatever we can be says the package, it is also be influenced. The salaries and benefits packages offered by the organization. If the organization sufficient or good package of whatever the remunerations or the salary or wage, whatever it may be name called, if they can be offered sufficient and attractive packages offered, definitely the organization receiving good whatever the people or the recruitment process is very easy. The employees are come forward to applying the job, unless otherwise we cannot be identified the prospectus employees. It is very much difficult. We cannot be attracted a talented and well trained and good attitude people to our organization if you are not offered the sufficient amount, sufficient package, or under that mean whatever what they are contributed to the organization proportionately we can be ready to offer, then only we can be receiving a good quality of the people. So this is the another package, working conditions as well as the ways or the package. And another one is growth of the organization. The organization, well established organization, the multinational organization, once we can be enter into the organization cannot be changed, the organization cannot be closed down. So it is also be the given the guarantee. They can be ready to continue in the organization next 10 years, next 15 years up to retirement. They can be ready to sacrifice. But the organization, if it is not continued, the organization no stability, automatically we also be again changing the job. Before the organization closing, the employees are leave from that organization to changing the jobs in the elsewhere. So the growth of the organization, if there is a prospectus towards the development of the organization, definitely we also be receiving the better things, unless otherwise we can't so. So this is the another factors we also be affecting to the whatever the recruitment process and level of seasonality of the operations and the future expansion and production of the programs. Level of seasonality, certain organizations they can be maintained the seasonal organizations. Sugar manufacturing, the raw materials are limited, they can be available in a particular period, in such a period they also be producing, and remaining period it can be remaining silent, they can't produce because lack of raw materials. In certain seasons we may be producing the product. In case of certain, in case of the umbrella, they can be producing the product throughout the year, but sold in a particular season, rainy season. But the production is going on round the year. In case of the sugar industry, consumption is throughout the year, but production is in a particular season. In certain organizations is there, in case of the sweaters, in case of the winter season, there is a lot of demand for the whatever the woolen dresses, because to whatever the in winter too much of the whatever the cool we also be required, but production it can be going on throughout the year. The seasonality of the operations of the organization, it is also be affecting to the recruitment process and the future expansion. The organization, there is a lot of scope for expanding or diversification of the productivity of the programs or the whatever the things, automatically we can be recruiting. That means the what are the operations, expansion, productivity, seasonality, these are also be definitely it can be influencing the recruitment process. And other thing is cultural, economic, legal factors, it is also be influencing. Cultural, that means the way we are doing the activities in that area, what the culture, what are the things, it is also be influencing our recruitment process. If it is matching, we can be easily attracting. Next, economic development, economic level, conditions of the economic level, what we can be things doing the activity in a particular area, it is also be influencing. Legal factors in a particular area or a particular state where the legal factors are influencing, it is also be taken into consideration. These are the various factors it can be influencing the recruitment process. Okay, so we also be discussed here the recruitment process, whatever the concept of the recruitment process and factors affecting the recruitment process. In the next class, we can be discussing the another topic. Thank you very much.